Moving forward. One thing I know for certain is that life is unpredictable. Sometimes beautiful things end. Some days you wake up and your heart aches. Sometimes you fight for the wrong things. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you choose to trust the wrong people. But no matter how chaotic it gets, you must choose to move forward every single day. Release your grip on past mistakes and do not let regret live inside you. Do not let situations replay over in your head. Take a deep breath, make peace with it, and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Moving forward doesn't mean you are forgetting about your past. It means that you are trusting in your future. Moving forward doesn't mean that you are letting go of everything. It means that you are no longer letting negative things consume you. It's choosing to not put your life on hold because there is something better to hold on to. It's leaving what you lost so that you can focus on what needs to be found. Move forward to heal. Move forward to live. Move forward because there is so much beauty lying ahead. All right. We will begin with breath. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. And just take a few easy breaths to notice how you feel this morning, physically and mentally, emotionally. Just take it all in, observe, root down into your mat, engage the pelvic floor and the low belly. Try to relax the hip flexors. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down the back, relax your face and your jaw. Tune into that ujjayi breath. So let's empty the lungs. We'll all have some community breath here. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Hold. Inhale and hold, making sure shoulders are still relaxed, face relaxed. Exhale, hold. Inhale, exhale. Hold at the bottom. Inhale, exhale. Hold. Inhale. 3 nice deep breaths here with no pauses. Setting in this morning or for your day, or maybe an intention that covers both. After that third breath, you can blink your eyes open. And you can either keep your hands on your knees, or if you'd like to bring your arms off the mat, fingertips on the floor, for our neck stretch here. Root down into the mat, sitting up really tall, and let's bring our right ear over to our right shoulder. Nice deep breaths. Roll your chin slowly to your chest. Pause here for a couple breaths, still sitting up really tall throughout the spine. And then we'll bring our left ear over to the left shoulder, keeping shoulders relaxed down the back, chest lifted, belly drawn in. Take a few rounds of breath here, moving slowly back and forth from one shoulder to the next, rolling the chin forward. If you need to pause anywhere, you can pause and take a deep breath. Be very gentle as you're moving. And then after you even out both sides, we'll meet back with a neutral gaze. Head forward. And then inhale your arms up. Exhale, eagle arms. Right arm will go under the left, wrapping elbows and wrists, palms together, thumbs towards you. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Don't take a back bend with it. Just lift those elbows up. Feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Squeeze tight with the arms. And now round yourself forward. Pull the elbows down towards your belly. Round your shoulders forward. Tuck your chin deeply towards the chest. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Stretch, exhale, left arm under now. And then lift those elbows up. So your triceps are about parallel to the mat. As you're lifting the elbows up, you're keeping the spine straight rather than taking this back into a back bend. Pulling tight on the arms. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. And then let's round forward. Inhale, back up, reach up. And exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you for support. Left hand on the right knee to help twist a little deeper. Sit up really tall, lifting through the chest, pulling the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, stay in that twist and look over the front shoulder. Make sure you pull the shoulders down away from your ears. Pinch the shoulder blades together behind you. Feel that tension release in the upper back. Go ahead and inhale back, reaching up, center, and then exhale, twist the other direction. Nice and gentle for your first twist, but look as far over that left shoulder as you can. Bring the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, as far over the right as you can, pinching those shoulder blades together behind you. Pulling that left shoulder back, so twisting. And then let's inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, let's come into child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, big toes touching, Reaching the arms forward, chest comes down, forehead comes down. Forehead's touching the mat, so if you need to lift the hips away from the heels to get your forehead on the mat, that's fine. Then maybe you'd like to press a little into the palms to sit back a little deeper. Really reach the arms out nice and long. You can rock a little side to side if you'd like. One more deep breath. And then let's come back up onto hands and knees now for some cat-cow. So make sure shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's inhale, drop the belly, tilt the pelvis forward, pull the chest forward, look up. Exhale, push the ground away, pull the belly in, look towards your belly. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more with your own breath pace. Really matching the movement with the breath. Nice fluid motion, nice fluid breath. Next time you're in cat, stay there. Keep your chin tucked, and we're just going to do the opposite head movement now with the spine motion. So you're going to drop the belly, keep your chin tucked, drop the belly, tilt the pelvis forward. And then exhale, push the ground away, arch the spine, and look up. And then move back and forth here with your breath. One more round. And then we'll meet with a neutral spine. Walk your hands out for puppy dog. Bring your chest down, or your forehead down, maybe even your chin down to the mat. You're keeping your hips stacked over your knees. Reach the arms out long. If you'd like, you can bend the elbows and bring the hands together in prayer behind your head. Pulling back on the elbows, feeling that stretch in the triceps. Deeper stretch in the shoulders. Bring your arms back out in front of you. And we'll come back to that tabletop position for little bird dog. So tighten up your belly, pin that belly button back towards your spine. Reach the right arm long, left leg long. Keep the left foot flexed. Keep pushing into that left hand and right knee. If you want more challenge, you can lift the right toes off the mat a couple inches and hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down. Release back to your tabletop. And we'll do the other side. Left arm, right leg. Keep that right foot flexed, belly tight. Push into your right hand, left knee. Maybe lift the left toes if you took that option on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Release it all down. Step back into plank, and you can modify by bringing your knees to the mat if you need to. Everyone's pushing into your hands, pulling the belly in tight. And we're just going to bend the knees, tap towards the mat if you aren't taking that modification, and then straighten them back out. And then tap and straighten. We'll do 3 more. Keep pushing the ground away through your hands. Nice strong shoulder girdle. Belly tight. Back to your plank and back to downward dog. Pedal out your heels. Wag your tail. Hops with the heels. Whatever you like to do here. We'll inhale the right leg up high. And then exhale, bend the knee. Coming into a stretch here. You can either hold, you can do circles with the knee, working the hip joint, or you can flip your dog, bringing right foot back, press the hips up, reach for the mirror. So we're going to add this flip dog into a flow pretty soon. So you can try it out. If it's not your thing, don't worry, you don't have to do it. We'll go ahead and meet back into three-legged dog and exhale, release. Pedal out your heels and then inhale the left leg up and exhale, bend that knee. Doing whatever you did on the other side. Maybe trying to flip your dog, lift the hips high, reach forward, and then we'll come back into that three-legged dog. Exhale, release, pedal out your heels, and then slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Keep your feet hip-width apart, and let's hang. You can take a shoulder rinse behind if you'd like, resting your chest on your thighs, or you can just hang in ragdoll if you prefer. Keep your head hanging heavy. Release whatever grip you have. Let your arms hang and roll yourself up slowly. Gaze will be the last thing to come up. Keep your chin tucked. Roll the shoulders a few times. Let's get set up for a few sun salutations. So bring your feet together at the top of your mat there. Inhale, reach up, look up, stretch. Exhale, pull your belly in and fold. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chest and gaze forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, lower down, either all the way or to a hover. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale back to downward dog. Remembering to go with your breath. So if you're a little off from what I say, that's fine. The important thing is to let your breath guide you through those flows. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale, lifting the heels, bending the knees, looking forward. Inhale, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale. Draw your belly in and fold, rounding the spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Quads are engaged. Press those heels down towards the mat. Pull the belly in, push into the heel of your hand. Lift those hips up. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. And then forward and half lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back, lower down with control. Elbows in tight. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears when you come up. Exhale, back to downward dog. All right, we're going to add a step here to our sun salutations, similar to a sun B, I guess. But you're going to inhale your right leg up and then exhale, stack the right hip. You can just stay in that stretch or flip your dog. Inhale. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. And then inhale that right foot to the top of the mat. Plant your back foot and inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and take a flow here. If you need, you can skip this flow in between and just meet in downward dog. Then we'll inhale the left leg up Exhale, hit over, stacking the hip. Flip your dog if you'd like. Inhale. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Inhale the foot to the top of the mat. Up to warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back and lower. Meeting in downward dog then. A couple breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, come forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back and down. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, stack the hip or flip the dog. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, right foot plants up to warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower. Meeting in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, stack the hip. And flip the dog. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back and lower. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Inhale yourself to the top of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up to standing. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it back and lower. Inhale up. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, stack the hip. Flip your dog. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, right foot forward, up to warrior one. We're going to add a step. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands down, plant them, and lower. Inhaling up and exhaling to downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, stack the hip, flip the dog. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left foot forward, up to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands plant, step back, lower down. Inhale up, exhale, back to downward dog. Drop your knees, come into child's pose for 3 breaths. Reconnect with that breath if you lost control of it. Slow it down, in and out through your nose. And then we'll meet back in downward dog. Excuse me. Inhale. Prepare on your exhale. And then inhale, come forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, arms to your side. Mountain pose. Take a breath. And then we'll separate our feet, hip width apart. Toes pointed straight ahead. Inhale your arms straight out. Glue your fingers together. Pull the shoulders back, chest up. Exhale, take a seat. Sink those hips low. You can reach forward a little to counterbalance how low you're sinking the hips. Is back in the heel. Knees stay with the ankles and the toes. Slowly inhale back up to standing. Come up onto your toes. Slide down an imaginary wall. Keep your upper body back. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Drive the heels forward. And then inhale back up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toes with the two-piece fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen, draw your belly in. Exhale, fold. Head is hanging heavy. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe pinch those elbows in towards the shins a little bit to help get the shoulders away from the ears. Use your grip. Pull. And we'll inhale halfway. Switch your grip, stepping on the palms, toes towards the wrists. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. See if you can't come a little deeper into the forward fold here. Upper body hanging over the legs. Inhale, halfway. Release your grip. Bring your left fingertips between the feet and then bend into the left knee. Reach the right arm up, coming into a twist. Keeping the spine really long, belly tight. Reaching the crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Right arm up at 12 o'clock. Glue the fingers together. Inhale. Exhale, release right fingertips down, bend into the right knee, and inhale the left arm up. So think about rolling the left ribs back and up to get a better twist. Get that arm up at 12 o'clock. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back for a flow or meet us in downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward, and we're going to come up to a high lunge. So left foot forward. Widen the stance enough so you feel stable here. Feet should be hip width apart when you're looking at the front of your mat. We're going to exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow on the outside of that left knee. Try to keep the right leg nice and strong. Press into the palms to help you twist. Inhale back to center, reaching the arms up. Exhale the right arm under for eagle arms. And then inhale, push off from that back foot, wrap the right leg high up and over the left. Sink the hips low, keep the upper body back. Find that focal point in front of you to hold you in place. We're going to inhale, lift the elbows up, and exhale, hinge forward, sleeping eagle. Only if you want to take it. You can stay in eagle if you'd like. Otherwise, hook the elbows on the outside, the fronts of the knees. Gaze over the fingertips, sink the hips low. Inhale, back up, and then exhale, release. We'll inhale the arms up, and then exhale, forward fold. Taking a flow here. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands and take it back. Inhale the right foot forward now. Come up to that high lunge. So keep the heel lifted on that back foot. You'll exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Roll the right shoulder back. Roll the right ribs back. Keep that left leg strong. Inhale back to center, lifting arms up. Exhale, left arm under now, eagle arms. And then press off from that back foot. Wrap the left leg up and over the right. Then when you're ready, if you did on the other side, lift the elbows up, hinge at the waist, hooking elbows in front of the knees. Inhale back, up, and then inhale to release. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, take it back, lower down. Drop the knees, come down into child's pose for 3 breaths. Press into the palms, tuck the toes, lift the hips back to downward dog. We'll inhale the right leg up, nice and high. Exhale that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back out. Exhale, knee to nose. Push the ground away. Inhale. Exhale, cross to the left. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Push the ground away. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale that right foot forward. Come up to warrior 1. So chest and shoulders squared to the front of your mat. Come down nice and low. Press the palms together if you can. Look up at the thumbs if you can. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. And then exhale, open out to warrior 2. Maybe coming down a little lower. Widening your stance a little more. Inhale, reverse, reach back. Exhale, elbow to knee, extended side angle. Reaching the left arm out in front and to the side of the head then. Just a little bit of pressure in that elbow to knee connection. It's only there for support. Create a nice long line from your left heel all the way up that left side of the body, out the left fingertips. Inhale back to warrior 2. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back, take a flow or meet in downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward, coming up to warrior 1. Take an inhale. Exhale, open out to warrior 2. Nice strong arms, reaching in opposite directions. Glue the fingers together so arms are strong. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to extended side angle. Try to stack the right side of the body on top of the left, so roll the right ribs back. Maybe think about pressing the hips forward. Push down into that right heel and reach out through the right arm. Last breath. And then inhale back to warrior two. And exhale, plant your hands, take a flow or meet in down dog. Inhale your right foot forward, turn the back foot, come up to warrior two, just to set up for extended triangle here. So make sure your heels are in the same line. Your knee isn't coming inward on the front knee. Push into that front foot, straighten that front leg. Reach for the front of your mat without popping your left hip out, and then rotate your arms, coming down into extended triangle. So both legs stay straight. Right fingertips will rest on that shin or ankle, or maybe you can grab your big toe with your right two-piece fingers. Whatever grip you have, you want to make sure that you're flattened out, so torso's in line with that front leg. So if your upper body is coming inward, you might need to lift your grip just a bit so you can lift the torso, pressing the hips forward. Inhale, back to your warrior two, and then exhale, plant your hands and step back to take a flow or meet in down dog. Inhale your left foot forward, up to warrior two. Just for about a breath to set up here with your alignment. Back leg is active and strong. Then press into the front foot. Reach forward. Tilt. Coming into extended triangle. Press into that back foot. Make sure that leg is active. Quads engaged. The kneecap is slid up the leg. We'll inhale, back up, turn the left toes in, setting up for a wide leg stretch here. We'll take a couple wide leg stretches. This first one, we'll take a clasp with our hands behind us for a shoulder rinse. Pull down on the arms, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, keep that belly pulled in, spine really long all the way down. When you can't go anymore, then lift your arms away from your body. Keep the weight rocked forward into the feet. Inhale, slowly rise back up, looking forward. Exhale your arms out, parallel to your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward again. Coming down for a grip. So whatever grip you like. If you want to grab your big toes with your two-piece fingers or the outside of your heels, or modify by grabbing your ankles or your calves. But then with your grip, inhale, long spine. Exhale, use your grip to help you fold a little more deeply, keeping the weight forward in the feet, quads engaged, belly engaged. Maybe working with your breath. Inhales, lengthening and finding a little more space in the spine. And exhales, using your grip to pull your torso a little closer to your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, stay there as you bring your hands to your hips. And then inhale, slowly rise back up. We're going to turn towards the back of our mat and shorten our stance a little bit here for separate leg, forehead to knee. So if you want, you can bring that left leg out a little wide so that you can square up your hips. We want both hip bones straight ahead like two headlights. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms pressed together across the thumbs. Exhale, chin to chest. round yourself, pull your belly in, and round over that front leg. You can bend into the knee when you can't go any further to complete that forehead to knee connection. This is all about the compression here. It's not a stretching posture. If you're able to get both legs straight, then you get a little bit of a stretch as well. But we really want to create that compression. So deep tuck of the chin towards the chest. Hands can separate if you need help with balance, but keep them out in front of you. So we're working on shoulder flexibility as well. Really suck the belly in, reach that spine up, and then hands back together if they've separated. Press into the front foot and come back up slowly. We'll rotate towards the front of our mat now, maybe stepping right foot out slightly wide so we can square up our hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chest, round forward. Forehead to knee connection. Try to equal out the weight in both feet and keep those hips level. Press into the front foot, round yourself back up. We'll step to the front of the mat and exhale, release arms to your side. Take a breath. And then we'll take a flow here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back and down. And then drop your knees. Come back to child's pose for 3 breaths. And then we'll meet in plank. It's hard to come out of child's pose when you're told you're meeting in plank, huh? All right, so push the ground away. Hold here. You can modify by dropping your knees if you need to, or you can make it more challenging by lifting your right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Slowly lower down all the way to the mat onto your belly. And we'll bring our arms underneath us for half locust. We're going to skip cobra because we've done quite a bit of cobra or upward dog already. Roll your arms under you for half locust. Chin to the mat. Palms down into the mat. Fingers spread wide. Relax your left leg and inhale the right leg up. Lift it up nice and high. Reach it back. And let's pulse for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Relax it. Inhale, left leg up. And pulse for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Face comes down to support your neck or protect your neck. And you're going to slide your fingertips a little closer to your knees so that you can raise both legs at the same time. So really press down into the upper arms, into the shoulders and the chest. Exhale. Inhale, both legs up at the same time. And release. Roll your arms out from under you and bring your right ear to the mat. Take a breath. Okay, I'm going to come back chin to the mat for full locust. We're going to do a variation of it though. So bring your arms back to either side of you and legs are together. We're going to, actually let's take a clasp first. Let's take a clasp with your hands, legs together. Exhale. And then inhale, lift everything up. Pull back on your arms. We're gonna stay lifted here. We'll bring our arms out like airplane wings, legs stay together. And then we'll bring our arms in front of us. You can separate your legs hip width apart. See if you can't lift everything a little higher. Now keep everything lifted higher as you bring legs back together, arms to airplane wings. And then take that clasp and release. Left ear to the mat. All right, floor bow. Chin back to the mat. Bend your knees and reach back for the outside of your feet. Just below the toes. Glue all 5 fingers together around the feet. Work your knees back towards one another. Exhale and push your hip bones down into the mat. And then inhale, kick. And then rock forward onto the soft part of your belly. Relax the shoulders, kick hard. And release. Come back into child's pose. Inhale, nice long spine. And then exhale, thread the needle. Right arm across the chest, under the left armpit. Palm up or down, forehead on the mat, or right temple on the mat. Feel a nice stretch in that right shoulder, upper arm, all the way around under the shoulder blade there. One more inhale. And then exhale, right arm back out in front of you. Staying here for an inhale to lengthen, reach a little longer. And then exhale, left arm under. Try to bring that right shoulder down, square up the chest as much as you can to the floor. One more inhale. And then exhale that arm back out in front of you. Stay for an inhale. And then exhale, push yourself up. We'll come into a kneeling position here to set up for camel. So knees are hip width apart. Hands will come to the low back for support. Pinch the elbows towards one another behind you. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, round back. Drop your gaze back behind you. Maybe you can reach back for your heels. Press the hips forward though. Lift through the chest. Big back bend here. Stick with it. Couple more breaths. We'll bring our hands back to the low back. Up nice and slowly. Sitting on our heels, bring knees together, setting up for rabbit. So just slide those hands down to cup your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, pull your belly in, round forward, try to bring your forehead to your knees, or as close to them as possible. And then really get a good grip now. Inhale, lift your hips up high, pull on your grip, pull the belly up and in. And slowly round yourself back up. We'll come to a seat on our mat. and set up for boat, just a little bit. So find your balance there and hold behind your thighs so that you can keep your chest lifted as you lift the feet up. If you can keep the spine nice and long, chest lifted, belly tight, and bring your arms to the side, go ahead and do that. If you start to round in the spine though and dump into the low back, just come back here for support. We're gonna tap the heels and then low boat. And come back in and tap, low boat. Keep moving here. Try to move with as much control as you can. The more control you move with, the deeper you're working into those core muscles. Do 2 more. And then hug it in. We're gonna bring our right leg out and the left leg will come back behind us. So if you need to put a prop under your right hip, you could sit on a block or a bolster or blanket if you need to get those hips level. We want our left toes pointed straight back behind us. Try to keep that knee in line with the hip joint here. Right leg is extended long, foot flexed. Find your lowest grip. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale over that right leg. One more breath. And then very carefully come back up and we'll lean back. So you can keep your hands on the mat for support. Maybe you're able to come down onto your elbows and tuck your tailbone under. So then you're feeling a really big stretch in your quad, your left quad, hip flexors. One more breath. And then slowly come back up. And we're going to bring the right leg now into half lotus if you can. So you're bringing foot into that left hip crease, or just cross the leg and bring the foot under the left leg. Be very mindful of your knees if you're bringing that foot into half lotus. I would just bring your foot under your leg since you're on a block. All right, so right hand behind you, and you can use your left hand on the right knee to help you twist, looking as far over the right shoulder as you can. Root yourself down through the sit bones. Nice tall spine here. Should feel a nice release in the low back here. Try to press that right leg down. Twist a little further. Last breath. And release. And we'll switch. So left leg will extend out in front of you, and we'll bring the right leg behind. So you want to have the right top of your right foot on the mat, toes point straight back. Don't let the knee come out too far. Try to have the knee in line with the hip joint. Left foot flex to help engage that left leg. Find your lowest grip, then inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Relax your head. Last breath. And then we'll inhale up. Exhale, lean back. If you're back on your elbows, you really want to tuck the tailbone under. You feel so much more of a stretch that way. Last breath. And then come back up. Bringing that left leg around. You can have the foot under you or bring the foot to that right hip crease for half lotus. Left hand behind you, right hand on that left knee to help you twist. Try to press the left leg and knee down towards the mat as you twist. Drawing the shoulders down the back. Look over that left shoulder. One more breath here. And we'll release. And just come into a crisscross seated position. We'll end with some breath and then come down into Shavasana. So root down into the sit bones, sit up nice and tall through the crown of the head, reaching up, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Empty the lungs. And then inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands together in prayer. Bring them to your forehead. Bow in gratitude for your practice this morning. Maybe coming back to that intention you set. Take one last deep breath. And then come down into Shavasana. Lay down on your back. There are 2 full minutes left of class. So stay here. Don't skip out on Shavasana. Lay down, melt down into your mat, relax completely from your scalp all the way down to your fingertips and toes. Taking one last big inhale. Big exhale through your mouth. Letting go. Namaste.